Hey everyone, I am going to be talking about my post-op, and I've gotten several requests to do an updated video, so here I am. I am 6 weeks post-op, and I have run into some complications with my surgery. So I am kind of like the outlier because I am a part of a support group on Facebook, and I'm kind of like the person who just got randomly selected to have some complications. So not serious complications, but they are complications that did affect how I am, my mobility basically and primarily. So here I am, 6 weeks post-op, and I have what is called a seroma. So I had a drainless procedure. And with the drainless procedure, if you develop fluid, it stays there. With drains in, the fluid drains out, obviously. So what happened is that because I had a drainless, all the fluid just kind of gathered. And that can happen. I don't know if it's common, but I don't know if everybody gets it. So if you can see, I'm going to tap it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's called the waterbed effect. And you can see that it kind of ripples over there. You can even hear it. Here's my side profile, and as you can see, I'm super swollen right now. I haven't put on my binder here for a bit, and but yeah. So my seroma is from about here to about here. And I don't know if it's just one pocket or several pockets, and then it also goes down to my pelvis and then right below my belly button. So I have an appointment on Tuesday. When I had an appointment a few weeks ago, they said they weren't going to drain it and there was risk of infection, which I understand, and they didn't want to risk that. So they said, let's wait till 6 weeks to see where you are. I haven't noticed it going down. It stayed the same. So I'm not exactly sure if they are going to aspirate it or not, which is drawing out the fluid. When you draw out the fluid, there's always risk of getting it back. So it's kind of like a blister. It's not, apples to apples comparison, but that's what I've heard that it's kind of comparable to. So with that being said, my mobility has not been comparable to other women who've gotten this procedure. I mentioned that I am a part of a Facebook group and everybody's pretty much mobile. They've pretty much slipped into their mom roles. I haven't. I've been down, and I have just like 4 days ago have been able to cook dinner for my family. It's been challenging mentally because I cannot help my family, and my husband has had to step up a lot more than what we expected, and a lot longer than we expected. So I also had some other things happen, and I don't know if you could see this or not, but I have sutures coming up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sutures right here, and they're very itchy. They just got itchy like yesterday. So I've noticed them for 3 weeks. I think they've started popping out, and it's not affected anything. And I actually called my surgeon's office, and she said unless it's giving me problems, they can just stay and they can remove them at the office when I come in for my next appointment, which is in about 4 days. And they said if they were really bothering me, I could just cut them off myself, which I'm not confident in my skills of cutting sutures out of my body, so I'm just going to wait till Tuesday, and they're not bothering me, and it's fine. I think that's it. I am still really swollen, especially right here on my flanks, and that's where my lipo was, right here. And still swollen here, and then you could see it is pretty swollen because I have not been walking with my binder here the last 20 minutes. So next we are going to talk about what I'm doing for scar treatment. I was prescribed this by my plastic surgeon. She actually got this special formulated just for her office, and I correct myself. It is available online through this, I don't know what you call it. He's like a chemist or something. That's what she told me. And he created this serum, and I have been using it for about 2.5 weeks, and she's like, yeah, just use it. And, she's like, I've noticed a difference. I can't find any before or afters with this product, so I was kind of like, is it going to work? I want a shot at this because it's a new scar. I got to get, make sure that I'm doing everything right the first time. So I've been using it. It's been fine. It's called, I'm not getting paid for any of these products. I want to say that. I'm just using them because I chose them. So it's called Skin Print Healing Serum. And online, it's like double the price of what I bought it for at her office. So if you're interested in that, I'm not sure how you go about doing that, but if you're really interested, just comment and I'll tell you what her office is. And I've called before and they said that they'll mail the product to you. The next product I'm using is bio oil. Once again, not being paid for this, I'm just using it. I started using this actually on Wednesday. There was a girl on our support group who was 5 months out, and she showed her scar, and it looks like it's not even there. Like the surgery never even happened. It was amazing. So these next two products are the products that she used. Not entirely one of them I changed brands, but it's the same concept. So I am using bio oil. My body sucks at absorbing this. So I don't know if you've used this or not, but it's oily. I put it all over. So what I do is I put on my healing serum, and then that dries out actually pretty quick, within like less than 5 minutes, dries up. And then I put it on the bio oil, and I put it all over my incision, and I put it all over my belly button. And it takes forever for it to absorb. Not even forever to absorb, but it just doesn't absorb for me. And I've heard that has been a complaint for this product, which is, I guess it is what it is. It's an oil. And so a little goes a long way. So I actually just do little dots all over, and then I just rub it in. And then I actually lay down for about 2 hours. Super inconvenient because I do it twice a day, but I lay down, let it absorb as much as it can. And then I take a paper towel and just dab it. Dabbing. I'm not wiping, I'm dabbing because I still want it to be on there and still want it to work. I take it off as much as I can, and then I use this product, once again not being paid for this. I use silicone sheets. So she had said that she put silicone sheets on. She just gets I think she said she's from Canada. She just goes to a drugstore. She buys the silicone sheets from there. So they're pretty readily available, I guess. I like to buy things based on Amazon ratings, and that's what I do, and that's what I go by. So this is the average rated silicone sheets, and the most expensive. It is called Mepiform, and it's $72 for 5 sheets of this stuff. Mepiform. 5 of these things. So I'm cutting them, and that's perfectly acceptable, they said. I don't know why I do things that I do. Always the most expensive. Anyway, so I've already cut these into sheets, and I thought I would just do this on camera to show you how I do it. Actually, I take that back because I haven't even put on my serum or my bio oil. So I'm not going to do that. But what you do is I've already cut these out. And they're actually pretty flexible. So I just start at one end, and then I kind of go along. And then, there you go. You want to make sure it overlaps. That's what the instructions say. And then you just put another one on. And then, obviously, this one's not going to take a full strip, so I cut it. And there's that. And then I put one on my little belly button. And you want to make sure, this is from experience. You want to make sure that the bio oil is out of your belly button, because if it is not, this will not stick and you're wasting money basically. These last, I thought I would have to buy a bajillion of these because you could only use them once, and I had to use it twice a day. Or I had to take them on and off twice a day, so I thought I would have to replace it. But according to the instructions on Mepiform, you can use them for like 3 to 7 days. As long as it's still adhering, it is fine to keep using. Awesome. I like saving money, especially if it's a $72 product that's not going to last me long. She used it for the entire time. So she's been using it for 4 months, 3 or 4 months. And like I said, you can even tell the scars even there. I think bio oil, I think I read that it recommended using it for 3 months. I think that's what it said, or I remember somebody saying in instructions. Silicone sheets, if you're not familiar, I have the definition because I cannot repeat it. They heal scars by increasing hydration of the stratum corneum, the top layer of the skin. This facilitates regulation of fibroblast production and also reduces collagen production. Essentially, this allows the skin to, quote, breathe, thus resulting in a softer and flatter scar. So I'm not sure. I've seen before and after pictures of the Mepiform, and they're awesome. Like, you can barely tell that somebody had gotten injured or had surgery or whatever. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. I hope I was able to update you pretty well, and I'll create another video after my appointment and let you know if I had my seroma fluid taken out or if she decided to keep letting it heal on its own. Thank you.